for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. 256-245-4361, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. It's Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. In obituary news this morning, Pauline Norris Thomas, age 90. Funeral service will be Thursday at noon from Central High School of Coosa County in the gymnasium there. Pastor Lynn Wilson and moderator Stanford Benson officiating. Burial in the Mount Olive Baptist Church Cemetery in Goodwater. Visitation is prior to the service today. That is going to be at visitation is going to be for the family from 5 till 7, family hour, and general visitation 1 until 7 today. That'll be at funeral home in community funeral home in Sylacauga, in charge of the arrangements. Celebration of life for Wilby Wallace Jr. will be 1 o'clock Friday at Mount Canaan Baptist Church in Talladega. Visitation 1 till 7 Thursday at the funeral home. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary in Talladega, in charge of the arrangements. Many of you might remember Wilby. He was the first African-American police officer in Talladega, and also served as interim police chief. He was the first African-American police chief, even in interim, in Talladega as well. So that celebration of life for Wilby Wallace Jr. will be 1 o'clock Friday at Mount Canaan Baptist Church. Visitation is Thursday 1 till 7 at the funeral home. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary in Talladega, in charge of the arrangements. Graveside funeral service is today for Mr. Carl Mims. That'll be at 2 o'clock from Evergreen Cemetery. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing Mr. Mims, a former football coach and player. A lot of people in this area knew Carl, know his family. Mr. Carl Mims, graveside service is today at 2 o'clock from Evergreen Cemetery in Sylacauga. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. In Baby Arzo Tarwater, visitation on Sunday at 2 p.m. from Curtis & Son North. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, in charge of the arrangements. That is a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.